So in the last video, I discussed the homepage and the profile page. So if you haven't watched those yet, I would recommend you would watch those before this. So in this video, I'm going to discuss what all of these functions here do, and I'm going to show you a little demo of each of them. So a deathmatch is a free-for-all, where you fight everyone. There's no default monsters or anything else. It's basically a player versus player with orbs and barrels. As you can see here, these are the rules. It's 10 minutes long, so the round ends whatever level you are when you reach this level, and it records your score for each and ranks them on the leaderboard. So I'm going to play a short game here. When you start, you'll be level 1, but you can level up quickly by collecting orbs. Gold is available when you kill someone and you get a critical hit. Other pots of gold are available when you strike a barrel. And hopefully we'll see, here we go. It's the Halloween version, so the barrels are pumpkins. So when you strike them, you'll get certain items, depending on luck. And I recommend you start collecting levels at a low level, so that you can level up quicker. But boosting in the later levels isn't advised. There are also bots in the deathmatch, like this one. This one, you can only identify them by the way they move. They just travel straight in a straight line with the default boost. Generally, they are named something like Submarine Machine, which is 2 words and then 4 numbers afterwards. They could still kill you if you get too close to them, but won't actively seek out players. Eventually, when you reach in the leaderboard, your name will appear up there, and you can see your score compared to the other players. The arena is quite large, as you can see here, but it also does show you where other players are. Also, when you reach Warlord, your character will change on the map up here to sort of, I don't know how to describe it. It's a sort of skeleton like character. It won't change your actual character, but it will show to other players where you are on the map, even if you are not the king. That's the deathmatch function. So you can respawn by pressing this button if you do get killed. But if you don't want to play a new match, which is not guaranteed, it will spawn you into a new one, you can press quit match and play a different version. Teams is the same as deathmatch. And the only difference is that there's a smaller arena and there are golems. So golems are neutral characters that are white before being struck. And like this one here, when you hit them, they become your colour, which is blue, and they fight with other golems and players, and they can kill you. Depending on their size, they have a certain kill radius, and if you're inside there, you get killed. The aim of the game is to kill the Eternal Guardian. There's one on your side and one on the enemy's side, and you want to be attacking that Guardian. Golems aim for the Guardian as well. When the team finishes, there will be whether you defeated the Eternal Guardian or not, and yeah, so you will also have a ranking, first, second, or third. Duels is a 1v1, as you might have seen in my previous videos. You go to this matchmaking position here, and you wait for your opponent. Generally, opponents will either come in the first 10 to 15 seconds, or they will not come at all. So you can see here that it doesn't seem like there's going to come. But when the opponent does come, it will go into a grey screen and it will say spawn. And you press that and you'll be put into a match with the person. This, in turn, depends on your ranking. So it's completely random. You might face someone with rated 1000, which is a complete beginner, or you can face someone, as you can see here, who is rated 9706. So it's completely random, but you're more likely to face someone who's lower than you, since there are more beginners than there are pros. It depends on your ranking and their ranking on how much points you get. So if someone rated 3000 beat someone rated 2000, they would get a reasonable amount of points, whereas if they beat someone 1000, they would get 1 or 2 points. The same applies if you beat someone rated higher than you get a lot more points. Monster Hunt, these are in development, and as you can see up here, but there are 5 levels here. When you have defeated the boss for easy, you unlock the next level. Generally, people don't beat Master. It's not for now. There was an update where you could beat the Master boss, but now they've changed it so it's almost impossible to beat the boss in Master. For easy, you can see it's the pumpkin characters. Normal, sometimes you can get ghosts, as you can see on the side, and for hard, there's skeletons. It could also vary. So normal, you could get pumpkins, and hard, you could get ghosts or pumpkins. So these are like random. Expert and Master, they both take the same characters, but the monsters have a lot more health and are much harder to kill. You can get different ways of monsters. So at first, in the first level, there will just be loot, basically monsters that you can just easily kill, and there will also be boss monsters that you have to kill to get gems. Gems can be used to upgrade at the end of each round. So here, if you defeat a boss monster, you will get a certain gems, and it will spawn more monsters for you to kill. You have to kill a certain number of smaller monsters to get the boss monster. This all applies for normal, hard, expert, and master, but there are also monsters, like these monsters, that can kill you in the middle. So in the lower levels, they will kill you, and say round 2 or round 3, they will always spawn these monsters. So I recommend you do upgrade your character quickly in the beginning round so you can take on these monsters later, because there are quite a lot of them. And Classic is just for practice, perhaps. If I play this, they're all bots, and they don't act like bots, but they are bots. You won't have any of the custom. You won't have any of your taunts, maybe. You won't have any of the taunts, and you can revive yourself. But you won't have any of your taunts, your custom boosts, and you won't be able to. It won't upgrade your rank. The other ones will, however. They are. You can. There's no cooldown for these, but I don't recommend you playing this unless you do want practice, since it definitely is not as fun as if you play with the multiplayer ones. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be making other ones like this in the future to discuss the other aspects of the game. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.